Okay. Audio working. Is it visual working? Are we in audio? Yes. Okay. Hello, everyone. Hello. Apologies for the late start. We were sorting stuff out, and I had not realised quite how long I was on my stream settings soon screen. But hello, everyone. Welcome back to the bcsmp. Yeah. Today, might run a few errands, might do some things, but at the moment I'm kind of just bustling about Ground Zero. Ever since the fair, there's I honestly can't see because of the amount of flowers. It's a bit of an issue, but I'm not going to take them all down because it means I can pinch them for dyes slowly but surely. But yeah, I have the feeling that I'm forgetting to do something, but I don't know what I'm forgetting. Because there was something, and I don't know what it is. But that's fine. It's probably because I've had a lot on my mind at the moment, with the fair and the government and maybe running for office. I don't even know how the elections work. I mean, last time we had an election, a man just got beheaded. I don't want to get beheaded, but then again, I don't think I would be. I was about to say I've done nothing wrong. I've killed at least 3 people, but we're not going to talk about that. Murder is excusable sometimes. Don't no one tell Stage I said that. The sheep. Someone needs to kill some of these fucking sheep. They're useful, but oh my god, this is inhumane conditions. Oh, is that... Oh, there's someone over there. You know what? Let's go say hi.
Let's see, where... Here. Optimum torch spot. Okay, where else? Oh god!
Oh, sorry, that didn't work on Reginald. Hi.
Hi. Oh, Jesus.
Sorry, did I spook you?
To death. Yeah, I've just been placing torches around, because this is a mob death trap when night falls.
Oh, yeah. If a good couple of surprises could scare anyone to death, then I feel like all of us would have less problems. But
Exactly. It's with people jumping around and trying to scare us while we're placing torches, there's enough to fear in this world. We don't need mobs being part of the equation.
Yeah, sorry, I wouldn't have wanted you to burn yourself or anything.
Oh jeez, yeah. That could have happened. Oh,
so,
God.
how have you been?
I'm doing pretty good, I would say. Been talking to Reginald quite a bit lately.
Mm-hmm.
Think we might have a sort of therapy group, which that's...
Yes, cool. I heard you're, moving out. I heard you're, going to... Or, what was it? What was it called? What was the therapy group called? The name's escaping me.
A settled name yet. I'll have to talk to Reginald about that. I think it's a river something, but it's that was just the current idea, probably just if you were to search up that name, probably nothing would come up, so I wouldn't waste your time just going off of that. But but besides that, talk about the government a little bit more. That's great,
How do you feel about the government being implemented?
I mean, like I said at the fair, it's a pretty cool thing, right?
Rilara, not to sound patronizing, I know you're 20 years my senior, but tell me genuinely what you think about the government. I was the vice president in Coffee Pot. I think I've learned to tell the difference between forced support and genuine support.
I guess if you want me to just straight up start talking, I will admit that at the fair, everything I said was a little exaggerated, you could say. Like Reginald's, I knew he was going to be proposing, like, the government, but, like, I guess I just didn't have that much time to really think about, like, everything that'd be going on. I was busy running a fair, but I
Hmm.
felt like I owed him in a way once he presented that and everyone started shooting it down. He helped me make the fair. If I got really anxious, which happened a few times, the idea of being surrounded by all those people, then he would like calm me down, and we made a good team. So I wanted to, I guess, do something to, I don't know, like a favor for him to make up for everything that he had to do for me to make the fair work. But as he's been telling me more and more about it, I'm genuinely starting to think that given a chance, this could be something great. I mean, like, I don't know for sure, but I'm willing to at least give it a chance.
I get that. I hope it can be something good too.
Yeah,
Reginald's been talking to me about it recently.
well, he has been.
Oh yeah, we just had some conversations recently. Nothing to worry about. He's he's bringing me round to the idea, slowly but surely.
Because, I mean, if we give this a try and we decide we don't like it, I might not know a lot about what went on in Coffee Pot, but from what I've heard, you guys definitely have ways of getting rid of useless leaders.
It
So,
wasn't that easy. It wasn't. Oh, we didn't like it from the start. It took a while, and it was very bloody. But sure. Feel free to put it that optimistically. I might I might try run for office again. I might try and do a better job this time. Reginald thinks I should at least.
hey, yeah, you should do that.
Hmm?
Honestly, like, you should do that. I think that you'd be really good at it.
Thank
You've
you.
been, excuse the arson pun here, but you've been burned by the government in many ways. So I think
Literally,
that
yes, I have been. What about you? Consider yourself much of a politician, Lara?
I've been thinking about running for something. I don't know what it would be, but I like the idea of being able to keep my eye on things in case they turn sour.
On the subject of keeping an eye on things, how's Crispy? I haven't
Oh,
been able to visit her in the sanctuary, obviously. I don't feel like I'm welcome, but I'd assume you've been checking on her. How is she?
been doing pretty good, I'd say. Like, I was able to slowly but surely move them from, like, the sanctuary to, like a little sanctuary of our own. It's in, like, a pretty, like, hidden location in case Bess were to just storm into the sanctuary one day. It's like, aha, it's me! You're going to burn, like, the field, or whatever. Bess probably wouldn't, but precautions, you get it. From one person with trust issues to another, I think you can understand. Uh,
No. Well, that's the first I've
whenever
heard of
I've
that.
been, yeah, whenever I've been checking in, Crispy seems like they're doing okay. It's hard on them, sure, but I think they're starting to heal.
Lucky her.
Yeah, good for her.
Good for her, yeah.
What are you getting up to today?
Me? Not much. So I feel like I've forgotten something. There was something I wanted to. Yeah, I just wanted to check in with you really quickly. How have you? I know you're one of the people who's been here the least time. I wanted to ask how you were adjusting because I know it can be really difficult to like stay in the same place for ages. Um, like you've like I don't know what you were up to before, but you've tumbled into this dimension now, and now you're stuck. So I don't
Yeah,
know if you've been adjusting to being in like just the one place.
I mean, like, it sucks for sure, because, I mean, being away from Juliet for so long is really starting to grate on my being.
Who's Juliet?
Oh, yeah, sorry, I forgot that I hadn't gotten to tell you yet. Juliet's my best friend back home.
Oh.
Met about almost 8 years ago. I think we've been pretty much best friends since the day we met. We're inseparable.
Really?
And
You've never mentioned them before?
I've said Reginald and Stage could probably tell you a little bit about her. I keep forgetting who I have and haven't told about these things because, me and Juliet had promised since, like, I don't even know how long ago after we'd met that we would always stick by each other's side and we'd do everything together and we'd never let harm come to each other. And
I think I made a similar promise with Carter about the same time. You've never met Carter, have you?
no, I haven't. That's the sibling that disappeared, right? I think in the interview. It's been a while since that interview.
It really has been. Carter is for another day. So did you and Juliet like travel worlds together, or like how did that work?
No. We just had the one.
Oh.
The portal opening things, like.
Is that what people normally do?
Yeah.
Oh. I've been world hopping like longer than I can remember. Must have been going on 15 years now. Now I'm just here. Haven't left.
Well, what kind of worlds have you been to?
All sorts. Cities, forests, oceans, lots. I've been all over the place, but that's a long story.
You must know quite a bit then about a lot of different things.
I know things and stuff. It's a little more difficult when you're teaching yourself, but it was an interesting way to spend my formative years.
Something? No, since I'm a novelist, there's this one like fiction book that I've been like really struggling with like the logistics of, or if it's going to seem too unrealistic. As I want to pitch something to you, I want you to tell me if this sounds like anything that could realistically happen.
Pitch something to me.
Yeah. So like the main character in this book, she slowly kind of figures out that like there's some sort of thing. Like the weather and her emotions are like closely like linked, and then she has to learn how to like, deal with it and like control her emotions that like these huge storms don't start happening and stuff. But it's kind of like a rough draft right now to make sure that like the idea isn't too out there. Based on like your world hopping stuff, does that seem like anything that could potentially happen to somebody?
I mean, there's a whole bunch of universes, and if you're talking about just the concept of quote-unquote magic, I mean, you're glowing, I'm glowing, and really what's in the realms of possibility is hard to define when we look at all of this and we see beacons, and there are things like ender pearls and whatever these are.
Whatever. I still don't know what those are, I'm gonna be honest. I hoped that Reginald would tell me at some point, but...
Yeah, maybe. But, I mean, maybe. I'll be honest, I don't know everything about this world. I may have been here one of the longest, but, Bess always seems to know more than me, but I don't know if you'd be able to get any information out of her. No offense.
Oh, yeah, I get that.
Shit, I've remembered... Oh, fuck. Sorry, I've just remembered what I've been forgetting. I wrote Bess. I need to see if she's written me back.
Oh, okay.
But
I guess like good luck dealing with Bess. And if it ends up coming up in conversation, then you could ask if Bess knows that's like possible. I know that you're not very comfortable with the idea of a book being written on your life, and I get that, and I've said I want to respect that.
Yeah, let
So
me make
that's
it
why
entirely
I came up
clear.
with this idea.
I was a bit worried this would come off harsh when we first met. Now you've seen quite a lot of the worst sides of me. If you write a book about this and everything that's happened here, I will melt the skin from your bones. Sound good? Awesome, I'll catch you later, Relara. Have a great day.
Okay.
So, I need to go check on my mailbox. Do you think that was a bit harsh, chat? Maybe. But a lot's happened. I don't want it treated like some cheap story. Emotions controlling the... That's a new one. That's a weird one. But, you know, maybe it's possible. I mean... I set things on fire when I'm... Ooh, I do have a message. I set things on fire when I'm annoyed, so... How different is water? Literally opposite. But, you know, que sera. Divvy, I'll see you when you get this. Regards, Bess. Check under the set directly below this. What? What is... Oh my... Hang on. I'm gonna drown. What the fuck? Well, isn't this nifty? Novelist visitor. Ha! That's, I can't breathe underwater. Some, real extra security, but I guess I can't complain. Just get rid of this. Get rid of this. Get rid of this. Get rid of that. I think it's gonna get wet. So, let me just... I'll see you when you get this. Well, guess we know where we're going next, chat. Let me just check something real quick. Let me just check something and I'll be with you. Okay. Sorry, chat. Onwards to Novaros. If you guys don't remember, I recently wrote to Bess after realizing the whole, you know, this fire stuff runs in the family. You can see by the sweater. So, what the fuck? A fish just fucking died. Oh, I'll just knob on that. Runs in the family, and I realized that might have been really quite on the nose when I got all these scars when I boiled alive. Hello, dolphin. I saw my mum for a moment. But it wasn't quite her. I struggle to remember what she looks like most days because it's been a long time and I was very little. But I know it was her, that she was made of fire and light, but it sounded like her. and she reached for me, and she asked if I wanted to make the pain stop, and I said yes, and I took her hand, and then all of a sudden I could breathe, and I was okay. So I don't know what that means. But by the looks of this letter, maybe Bess does. If it's urgent enough to bring me to Novaros. But it'll be fine, right? How couldn't it be? Everything turns out fine in the end, and if I keep lying like that to myself, maybe I'll believe it. Oh, I've crashed into another boat. That's okay, let's just park. I guess I gotta go to the front gate. Novaros visitor pass. I feel super important having one of these. Not the thing your ordinary bunny gets. Especially if it was buried beneath sand and gravel. That's quite the feat. Or at least quite the security measure. And I hope Bess is okay and not feeling too paranoid. That's fine. Let's go in there with a bright attitude. Bright, positive, optimistic. It's gonna be A-okay, and nothing is gonna go wrong, and I'm just gonna have a nice conversation with my godmother. Yeah, let's go with that sort of attitude. Gates closed. I really need a doorbell.
Who needs a doorbell when you have
Hi.
the ability to just expect visitors?
Hi.
Plus, if I had a doorbell, I have the feeling that at least someone would run up, hit it, and then run away again.
I can't
Of course,
say I
we
wouldn't
know
do that.
who, but I know, but you don't give them opportunities.
That's fair. I have a ticket. I found it.
I know. You would. Thankfully, even if they don't respect my privacy, they respect yours enough to not look in your mailbox. So I put a simple, this is one word on a page. That's boring. Haha, Bess. Would be enough to deter them from, well, risking a paper cut.
Paper cut, the most dreaded of injuries.
Oh. People seem to be afraid of getting hurt.
Yeah.
Yes, welcome.
Thank you.
There's the door on the left.
The right.
I'm usually looking at it from the inside.
Where do I put the ticket?
Throw it.
Wow.
Mm.
The wonders of
Nifty
technology.
little bit of machine. Yeah, nifty little bit of machinery.
It's quite nifty.
I am pleased to tell you, since the last time you were here, we have actually had an upgrade in terms of, well, places to go. Don't know if you've seen our new, well, not exactly whether to call it a hall or
Oh, wow.
whatnot, but magnificent bit of architecture. Greg really outdid himself.
Greg is
Please,
quite the
in this
Oh,
way.
wow. Is this like an office? Have you got an office now?
Well, it's a library. I'm gonna sit down. We've got the library, guest room, top floor.
I am lagging really badly.
Oh.
Oh, this is lovely.
Yes,
Wow,
there's
you've got
more
your
on the
theming
first
down
floor.
right to the plants, huh?
Yeah, well, if you've got it, then Why not use it? Here, these work as spares.
This is an incredibly long table.
Yes, well, never know how many documents and such you'll need. Plus, it's useful to have some extra space when eating. Finding up somewhere to sit down.
Yeah, so you wanted to see me?
Well, put it this way, that is a response to, I assume, you wanting to talk to me.
I mean, yeah. Like I said, bit of a breakthrough. I thought maybe it was something, and maybe if it was something, then you'd know about it.
And, well, here you are.
Here I am. I always put it down to, I saw her in the water, but this is gonna sound so stupid, but she was made of...
Don't worry, I've seen worse.
She was made of fire.
In fact, I've seen a frog, a human, and a sponge who think religion is going to work out, but that's a story for another day.
You mean a
Sorry, continue.
slime cake? No, I
will admit, I think that I may just have combined the texture of slime and the Victoria sponge, and I have now decided that that is a code name. Anyway, continue.
In the water, I mean, it was probably just a hallucination because you were there and you would have seen or whatever, but I saw her, but she was made of fire and glowing, and I'll be honest, most days I don't remember what she looks like because I was 4. But I do remember what she sounds like, and I do know that it was her that spoke to me in the water. I've just always assumed this must have always been just all in my head because you would have said something before. I mean, I don't know. You're very mysterious when you want to be, but I heard her, and she knew that I was in pain, and she told me that she could make it stop hurting, and asked if if I wanted her to make it better, and of course I said yes, and then I could breathe again.
Well, when I say thing, I'm going to presume that you know what I'm referring to, one way or another. These things, as different as they may be, one of the few things they have in common is that they can be picky and choosy when they want to be. They have the power to choose who they talk to. Or who they come into contact with. Sure, some people will step in their direction. It's almost like trespassing in a way. You step a foot and then you have left their mark there. Well, your mark there. And then they leave some sort of mark back. Small at first maybe, but it seems... well... I said it ran in the family. There was likely some sort of element of it always being here, and then I suppose in that godforsaken shed, well, I feel like saying pull the trigger is a little too ominous. Similar, but not too far.
So I've trespassed? Or is it more than that?
Well, trespassing is one word, saying that you started there is another. If anything, you walked out and it noticed.
Right. So...
I will admit, I hadn't thought it had gotten to that stage. I haven't exactly reached that point myself, and...
Oh, brilliant.
Well, put it this way. Mine has no reason to kill me yet. If it does, then, well, I'll see where I go from there, but... You were stuck between death either way. It just depends whether it would have come sooner or later. And, well... You are still alive.
Yeah, I am.
To a arguable degree.
Yeah, to an arguable degree. So
But
I've...
alive nonetheless.
So let me get this straight. I know it's different because it's hard to trespass when you're already somewhere, but instead of leaving after trespassing, I've effectively run farther into it.
If anything, it has brought you home.
So...
We're...
Go on.
No, you had a question.
Was Mom like that? Did she run farther into this shit, or... When I say I know nothing about her,
I know.
Beth,
To say that... Well, to an extent, I wouldn't say that it's almost like a chain link fence of sorts surrounding it. There's no discernible border aside from the chill down your spine, but if there was some sort of fence, she climbed it and then she balanced. And then she climbed back down again and left, but it's centimeter by centimeter. That she didn't run straight, she simply flatlined. Well, if anything, it's flatline in the way that it continues to go across the screen, it doesn't just stop. And, by all accounts, by any recollection, well, to put it simply, I assumed that it got impatient. Impatient with the both of us.
that's...
You coming along was just some other sort of taunt. Something hanging on the inside of those walls.
So... that's why the house burned down.
I'll give it to her, she was strong, but in this instance, looking back, I'm not... Well... I know it was not exactly... Put it this way, there is a reason that I have not fully given in quite yet. I'm just lucky that mine does not want me to burn.
Yeah. So I'm like completely fucked then. Oh.
Well, I mean, to an extent, you're... safe isn't the word, but it is better than going home to a house on fire. And then not being able to do anything about it.
Fight fire with fire, huh?
It warms and it destroys. Just depends what season.
Do you think this is why I feel like I'm slowly not becoming human anymore?
I mean, I'll admit, if you weren't, you wouldn't be out of company.
What do you mean?
I mean, considering the fact that I combined the slime cake into sponge, and that I also previously mentioned it, I'd need probably thrice the number of fingers to count how many non-humans well, not fully humans we have in this world compared to the actual human ones.
I know. One of my only friends is a frog.
I know what you mean.
But
yeah, no, I'm aware of that.
It is. I've only had one thing forever, and that's been myself. And now it feels like I'm losing that. And, you know, Bess, I've always wanted you to see me as maybe slightly less pathetic than a 4-year-old. If that was the last memory.
Pathetic.
But I am afraid. I am afraid.
You have every reason to be.
That's incredibly comforting. Sorry, you were saying something.
That's what they do. Your mother wasn't afraid, and look where that got her. I would be lying if I said that I was brave to everything. I'm not scared of the people here. They can call me a coward as much as they like. They're not right. I'm not afraid of them. I am afraid of so much more.
Yeah. Well, at least I don't have to worry about wandering into any more trespassing areas. I guess I've picked my theme.
A bridge that we will cross another day. But
oh my god! Sure what?
That is a.
There's more.
Well, I'm hardly on fire. If anything, I'm the opposite.
Fuck me running with a merch box. I thought it would be easier than this.
Well, I hate to break it to you, but there are already a lot of things to be scared of. When there's no fire, you fear the cold. I'm not saying that there's an ice one. I'm not saying that I am in cahoots with an ice one. I assume that you comprehend the metaphor.
I comprehend the metaphor. That reminds me, is there some sort of, like, weather one?
Define weather one?
I don't know, just storms and rain and shit. I don't know.
I will admit, I have not yet met someone who's afraid of the rain, but if I had, I probably would have met them because they'd probably be here. All things considered.
That's
really,
fair.
It doesn't rain around here.
No.
I mean, if anything, it's for the best.
Sorry, I was just musing.
Anything, people don't necessarily fear the thunder, they fear the noise. It's not the rain, it's the chill. It's not lightning, it's fear of electrocution. There is not one that is the storm, but to an extent there may be something related to being amongst it.
Okay.
Sort of sitting in the middle of the world with everything shaking around you, but no, there's certainly one for that.
No, go on.
It depends. Sometimes they interlink. There's facets of each. If someone is 6 feet underground, then what do they fear more? Where they are, or how dark it is? Or what's there with them? There's multiple things that can feed into each other, so sometimes it's hard to pinpoint it down, but okay. I mean, if you had any other information, there's more things in the world than fear.
I don't. I was just musing. Don't worry about it. On another note, the government. Got any thoughts on that?
It's certainly a thought that has been had before. Albeit, I significantly trust this suggestion. Well, I'd say, actually, no, I'd say significant is a tad extreme for me, but
Reginald did mention
then
that
again,
you could
there
brunch
isn't.
together.
Yeah.
Didn't take you for the brunch type?
Well, think of it as less. Well, think of it as less brunch and more a meeting with food.
Oh yeah, no, that makes sense then. Reginald was
As I said, a good space to have both meals and paper, and keep them separate enough to not fuck up either.
Oh, fair enough. Yeah, that. This is the brunch room. I'm gonna call this the brunch room then, Beth.
Well,
you can't stop me.
I really can't.
But on a serious note, Reginald was trying to convince me to run for the public board, and I want your advice. I don't know if I should do it, and I want to know what you think.
Do it.
Really?
I'm gonna be frank with you here. Think of everyone you can think of who currently is bumbling about this world. Mostly ground zero. Honestly, the majority of people are there. I'm the only one who took the initiative to piss off, as some people would put it. Out of everyone who's been here, you said it yourself, we're the only, well, I mean, yes, there's Cam, but
I don't think Cam's the politics type.
Oh, I've just remembered the communist outfits. No, they're definitely not the politics type, and if anything, who knows if that was a one-time occasion, them just proving that they were alive. Who knows if we need to hold an event just to ask them where their post box is. But out of everyone here, we are the two who arguably know the most. Sure, we might not be the smartest, or the grandest, or the wisest, but my god, we've been here since the start. You said it yourself.
Yeah.
No one's gonna trust me. Who the hell's gonna vote for me? I'd run if they would, but they won't. And so there's you.
You think people would vote for me?
I'd vote for you. In fact, even if you're not running, I'll vote for you. I wouldn't trust in anyone else's hands.
You know, I feel like that's the nicest thing you've ever said to me.
Well, when it's the one thing that makes sense, they seem to correlate. I mean, put it this way, you've got Rilara, who'd probably turn it into some sort of drama.
I don't want to put Rilara in charge of the world government.
Stage, who I will be quite frank, I don't think... Well, put it this way, it's not exactly that I am against religion. I'm not. I don't necessarily partake in it. That does not mean I am against it, which people can't seem to comprehend. And it is that simple skill of comprehension that, well, unless that slime is willing to show me that she can fight for tooth and nail everything that she thinks she can build up and that she can keep, then I will not hesitate to go against her if I have to.
Do you think I could do that? Fight tooth and nail?
I think you could.
Given
I think
the
if
right
anything,
cause.
you may see, well, I say, potentially keep emotions or so in check. Who knows, someone might wake up to a burning building and you better hope you have an alibi. Because sometimes things are out of your control.
Yeah.
But out of everyone here, give me another name.
Like in general, or who would run for office?
Who may run for office? Even just someone on the server who's been milling about.
What about, what about Duck?
I have given that bird the stones that he walks on. If he runs and fucks it up, well, let's just say I have arguably a decent choice, but if he runs and fucks it up, then let's just say he will have what's coming to him.
And I was thinking about this, because I kind of didn't want to run, because the last time I was in office, awful things happened. But I think I've been coming to terms with recently that I did everything right.
Yeah.
I don't think I did anything wrong. Go on.
You did far more right than me. Anything, it was your right that kept this place safe.
I did vouch for you unconditionally without actually knowing where the fuck you were going either.
And while it may not seem like I'm showing my gratitude, trust me, I cannot express it.
Maybe consider it a favour. Maybe just keep that in your mind. For the future,
Okay.
you know. But I think not to be right up myself, but I think without me things would have been a lot worse. He right in the beginning he said, before things really went to shit, you know, the few days where things were good.
Yes, the gravel hill.
Yes,
Where I
before.
was the only one with a proper room.
Yes.
I swear that room is in storage somewhere. Then again, it may have been turned into a chest by now.
You kept the. Did you? I'm sorry. Did
I
you?
took it with me.
You
You-
hand pried up the boards. And
We have
took-
been to the coffee pot ruins. I had as far as I'm aware, a nice smooth stone slab floor. I had dark oak walls. I had a birch ceiling. I had a 4-poster bed. You think I was leaving that shit there?
I thought
It's
your
cobwebs
walls. I
now.
thought your walls were oak. I don't think they were dark oak.
I'm fairly certain they were dark oak.
But my
I mean,
point
you
is,
see the trees.
there were a lot of trees. There were even more trees before he did. That's not the point.
Oh
The point was,
god, I remember that.
God, the point was, before he really went off the fucking deep end, he said it was my job to keep him in check. If he started doing stupid things, I should tell him not to do stupid things, and I believed him for that. And then look where that got me.
Well, he didn't seem like the type to listen. That was the first thing to go.
But I tried. I think we talked him down from building walls many times, and I'll be honest, I've stolen the walls out of the bunker. I have taken the obsidian now.
Good.
Put it to better
If it
use.
had gotten use, well, it would have done more damage to him.
I dread to think. But yeah. And then thinking about it, there are, if I remember correctly, there are 3 seats on the public board. 3 people have to be elected, and
You'll be one of them.
that's very presumptuous to presume.
Run, and you will be one of them. We can currently think of 2 names who may even be decent.
You make a fair point. But my
And
point
Reginald says that he's not running.
is, fucking hell, Reginald's. Oh god, this is why I'm running. I think because you know I have a lot of friends on this server. I have even more people who don't like me. But my point is, as much as I like people, I think the only person I can trust to be in control of myself is me. I think that's what
Yeah.
I've learned. And honestly, maybe that's the way I get myself out of the inevitable murder and arson charges. That's why I don't like the world government conceptually. I don't want to go to jail. That didn't work out for me last time.
And just like last time, if you are put in jail, I will find a way. Greg sees more than I do. If anything, Greg will tell me that you were in jail before I am aware that you are in jail.
Yeah,
News travels slow, Greg does not.
Fair. I'd say I'd extend the same courtesy to you, and I would, but I can't see yourself ever doing anything provable enough to get yourself in jail.
And that is one of my strong suits.
I also don't think they could contain you if they wanted to.
Well, I'd like to hope not. I've, in a way, already contained myself.
The subject of which, I don't know if it's rude to comment, but your horns have grown in.
Oh well.
They've
I
Come.
can't quite. They have indeed. I will admit it's been a while. Happened to was in sort of, bed with sort of growing, not necessarily pains or so, but a couple of days to relax. Happened just a little time, I'd say, before the whole church debacle, but it's nothing really.
okay.
Nothing's changed. They just look a little different.
Yeah, they
If
look.
anything, they kept the flowers up at the fair.
I will say they go very well with the armor.
Yeah.
Well, okay. I feel like I've taken up quite enough of your time. I think before I go back to ground zero, they called it home. That's not quite right. But before I
Ground Zero doesn't belong to anyone, and
no.
all I've noticed is some people seem to think it's a. I don't know how to say this other than community flower garden. Because community flower garden is the word, even if we already have a community garden.
Oh yes, that. I will be honest. You've seen me. I set fires sometimes to calm myself down, and I can't do it there because I, first of all, haven't seen Crispy in ages. If she surfaces and sees fields of flower on fire again, I think she might have a breakdown. Also, I don't want to set everything on fire because if, at the very least, the flowers are nice. They're a lot. At the very least, I can pinch them for dyes.
Oh,
And
yes,
I have been doing that. I will fully admit that to you because you're not gonna. Who are you gonna tell on me to?
If anything, I will encourage it.
Thank you. But would you mind if I just take a walk before I go?
Yeah,
Just
of course.
vaguely around the
There's
desert.
Well, there's the pavilion at the back. I think it's quite nice. We've continued up the colour scheme.
I'll take
say.
a look.
I can walk you to it if you'd like.
I would love that very much.
Took me one of the things that I've actually managed to put up with my own two hands. Reminded me of the design for somewhere else, so I tried to replicate it.
Somewhere else?
Long time ago. Need to go grab my pass to get in the door. Sure, give me a moment.
Got it.
Yes, no, I don't worry because, well, I don't. Yeah, worry isn't the word, but I sometimes think that people may think I hate flowers after the whole Fields incident. I don't. As you can see, I have them around. This is Chimkin Nugget.
This is who?
As you can see, Chimkin Nugget.
That is a beautiful, big, strong name for an axolotl I would know. I do plan to buy more off of you.
And I have stock. That's the word. Yes, well, I don't. I have flowers there. I have flowers at the pavilion. As if you take a look when you're back at Ground Zero, the flowers. Even if I assume it was your Laura.
I don't know. I think it might have been.
Who else puts flowers literally everywhere?
Do I stay? Hang on. Am I? Do I come through? Are we going round
Yeah,
with the
you
fully?
can
Yeah, I
do.
was just checking that so I didn't lock myself out. Considering your tickets are very one use. But you know, it's not like I live here, so I can't get a pass. This is going to sound odd, but thank you for not bringing me with you. This place is lovely. Novros is beautiful and you've done an amazing job, but I don't think I would have been happy here. It's very you. And there's nothing wrong with that. It's your place, but it's not me. You know what I mean? Do I make any sense?
I know.
I'm,
I guess then that worked out for the best.
Yeah, I was bitter in the beginning. I blamed you for a lot, but I don't blame you anymore, Bess. I think out of most people here, you deserve some of the least blame.
Thank you.
You're
No,
welcome.
you don't get a lot of people saying that to me.
Yeah, people have
Ignore
fucking...
these. They're in the process of being moved.
They're
Ooh.
loud.
Like some kelp.
Sure, I'll have some kelp.
Crafting table. One over here. Stay there.
Do you I don't know if you were there. Do you remember when I dried some kelp to
I
something more
fully
smokable
remember when you
and
dried some
I
kelp.
presented it to the president? He wasn't very pleased, but you know what? It certainly was an invention.
I'm
Thank
fairly
you.
sure you said that you could smoke it
I
instead
did.
of the fact that you had smoked it.
You know, I feel like if I told him that I had, he'd have been even more disappointed. But oh, this is lovely. It's beautiful.
It's a little old place.
Oh,
And
there's
as
a
you can
parrot.
see, flowers.
Plenty. But they're
I
more.
remember who
They
this one
look.
belongs to.
Well, they're not wildflowers. They're Christ. They're well tended. They're on purpose.
Well, you only get poppies and dandelions around here. Sometimes, well, they look like roses to me, but that's just a personal opinion. I like these ones. Yes, they fit with the color scheme, but, you know, it's good to stay on brand.
I think cornflowers are some of my favourites.
Yeah,
And they tend to be the rarest. I can never find any of them when I want them. It's all fucking everything else, but it's lovely. I will let you get back to whatever empressing duties you have. I don't know.
It's just tending to the garden, updating maps. Simple tasks, I will admit. I don't have much to do most days. Oh, I need
You
to.
should pick up a... This is going to sound incredibly rude. You should get a hobby.
Well, this is my hobby.
That's fair, but...
Just updating and improving.
You ever tried knitting? You ever been a big fan of crochet?
Not really my style.
I am...
Yes.
I can't speak. I haven't got many hobbies. But my point is, I will thank you for your time. And for your advice. I will take it all to heart. And
Thank you
try
for
not
hearing
to...
me out.
Always. I think I trust your judgment much more than I trust anyone else's.
Well, I'd like to say, even if it seems slow at time, if I've got anything over anyone, it's patience.
Yeah.
I'll wait as, you know, I could have waited longer with this place.
You could have, and I dread to think what chaos you would have caused. But you would have landed on top. You always do.
Well, it's the value of knowing when to strike.
I'm gonna be off then before we keep talking about ominous shit. Have a wonderful day. Give Greg my regards.
I will.
Thank you.
Trust me.
I'll see you later then.
I will see you later.
Okay, bye.
Take care of yourself, V.
I will. You too, Bess.
Thank you.
Yes, chat, I do think Bes's Axolotl should run for office. I think I would love to serve alongside Chimkin Nugget. Let's see. Oh! Is that a village? Ooh! Do you think it'll be... Oh, guys, do you think it might be, like, ruins? I don't know. I mean, it's across the river, so... I don't know if this is the border river, but this is likely part of Novros. Still, if Bess hasn't touched it, there's likely a reason for it. Do you think it could be remnants from Reginald's times? I bet he would be dead chuffed if I found another thing all by myself. Oh. There's maps here. Does that one fit in with the others? I feel like it does, but I also feel like it doesn't. I could do that forever. I could do that forever. Let's move. Oh! I shouldn't punch this to make it all fall down. I shouldn't. I shouldn't. Most of it's sandstone. Shouldn't do it, but I'm gonna do it anyway. Oh, that's sick. What the fuck? Half of it hasn't even gone. That's fine. That's sick though. Super a duper cool. Alexa Blood Tokyo Drifting. You know, I would play Tokyo Drifting in this moment if I wouldn't get distinctly copyright claimed. Oh, this place has got... Is this lifted? Is this lifted? Ooh, let me have a look. Let me take a little sneaky peek. That'd be fun. Yeah, let's I'm just starting to feel like this is someone's house that I've been in. Well. Someone's house. What? Shit, that's a grave. Holy shit, Jack, we might have found something unknowingly. Dr. Jack Hall, 03 to 67, so they would have been 64. Smart and brave, cared for all. So there's another one. Dorothy Winters, 31 to 67, a kind soul. 36? 36-ish. They died the same... Is there anything else around? Just... no, there's not, but there is this one. Reach Bahome, 22 to 67, dedicated to the end. That worries me. Why is there a bunch of people all dying the same year, buried in the same place? I wonder if Bess knows about this. No, chat, I haven't grave robbed at all. I haven't robbed anything. I've just looked at the graves. Please do not add it to the crime list. I'm not a criminal. I'm an upstanding citizen, and I can't believe you'd say that to me. Murder spree is not... Ooh, there's a shiny thing. Guys, there's a book. I'm gonna read the book. This is probably a bad idea, but I'm gonna read the book. I'm super gonna read the book. This is fun. I'm having fun, guys. I love archaeology. There's a really thin line between archaeology and grave robbing, and you know what? That is okay. Alright, let's read this. Let me just put this letter back. I need to build a place to collect all my letters in. There's this one. Journal. Oh! I love it when journals say journal 1 because it implies there's more journals. There was a time I didn't love it though, but that's That was the sign up. That was signed stuff. This is different. This is clearly not ominous, and I'm gonna read it. Oh god, there's no paragraph breaks. Okay. Eye focus. Journal entry 1, Dr. Jet. That was the person on the grave! Oh god, I love a good mystery. I have been given funding and a bunker. I'm gonna need to contact. Oh god, I'm gonna have to contact Reg. To begin our experiment, production on a mechanical. This Dr. Jet doesn't spell well. Mechanical protection unit. The team I have selected is small, but hopefully effective. Effort and reach of. Hang on, I'm taking this to the graves. We're going over to the graves, guys. Let's go. Right, Dr. Jet Hall. Reach. Who's Ethic? Yeah, Jet clearly wasn't a doctor in languages. And you know what they say, maybe it's the handwriting. Doctors have bad handwriting, right? Who's Ethic? Well, maybe Ethic's alive, or just didn't die right here. Ethic and Reach are very experienced mechanical engineers. They are the brains behind the operations. The blueprints they've already produced already show the blueprints they produced already show promise. Collab is really just a piggy bank his dad has minted. I admire his enthusiasm though. He's a little dense, but he's the one pushing the project forward, so I can't complain. Finally, there's Dorothy. She's dead. The behavioral psychiatrist, she's the one who will make this machine more than a fancy toaster. We will build the thing, but she's the one who's going to be responsible for how it ends. Distinctly ominous. That's a good point, Jack. I'm gonna look around and I'm gonna see if there's any more graves. Because maybe there are. Maybe more people died, but maybe people got out of this. I'm digging up Novaros's lawn for you. Okay, I don't want to become a grave robber. I don't think there's any, let me just put this back. There's no graves, no graves right here. There's no graves right here. Let me just take a quick look around. I feel like those graves are pretty covered. I feel like if there's any exposed graves, Bess, or to be fair, Greg, would have noticed that. I feel like I should put this journal back. Or should I collect the journals? Oh! That wasn't on purpose. I'm going to collect the journals. And if I am told that I shouldn't do that by a mystical force, if I'm told by a mystical force that collecting the journals is a bad idea, then I shan't. But no, chat, I haven't watched Gravity Falls, but I am going to collect the journals. Bunker 30, Research and Development Base. Is that a fork? Is it a trident? Symbol I can't read. Bunker 30, Research and Development Base, symbol I can't read. I'm gonna have to contact Reginald, aren't I? Because this is a bunker. But you know what? I bet he's gonna be really happy and pleased with me if I go and explore it by myself. Yes, we're going in. Ooh. Oh, it's all under. I'm in. Like, okay. First of all, what? Oh, there's another journal. What's the worst thing that could happen, chat? Because I'm gonna go in and I'm gonna find all the bunker stuff. Reginald's gonna be so impressed, and then I'll get, like, I don't know, affection and admiration from someone I look up to for once. Let's go in, chat. Let's go in. Yeah, come on. There's another journal. Let's read this. Journal 40. I feel like we've missed 45 journals, but I don't know where they could be between the entrance and here. So journal 46. Journal entry 40. Dr. Jet also isn't a professor of mathematics, I've found. Journal entry 46 reads journal entry 47, Dr. Jet. The machine is finally built. The security, protector, and automated medic unit, that's a mouthful, Full motor functions are still being worked out, but it's physically complete. We've been preparing questions for Dorothy to ask it, psychological tests, make sure that the chips in the brain are up to scratch. We barely went over budget as well. This is going well. I'm cautiously optimistic, however. Implementing its combat functions at this point seems unwise. Doctor of Himbology, yeah. Oh, I'll get death. I'm not gonna get death, and if it happens, I'll come back to life. And then I'll be like, Bess, I died on your lawn, can you come get my stuff? And Bess will be like, why are you dead, you fucking idiot? And I'll be like, I don't know, maybe I shouldn't have been walking unattended, I don't know. But, if this thing has combat functions, then that could be dangerous. This place is bad off. Lucky I have this pickaxe, because, you know, really, if they really didn't want anyone coming in here, then they should have barred it off better, because I can just mine the bars away. But I'll only do a door in case I have to make a really quick tactical retreat. Let's go in, guys. Let's go in, chat. Do you think this is a good idea, everyone? I think it's a good idea. And you know what? Even if it's not a good idea, I'm gonna do it anyway. Let's go! Oh, this a spiral staircase. Goodbye, friend. I'm not gonna die. I'm not going to... Oh, journal. I should order these. I'm not going to die. No one's dying. That's journal. Oh, did I put... Oh, for God's sake. Did I put journal 46 back? I wasn't supposed to do that. I'm collecting them. Journal 1, Journal 46. Maybe I'll find the other 45. That's a lot of reading. This one. Oh my god, there's shiny stuff everywhere. This is going to be so fun. It's a bunker. I wasn't allowed in the other one, and I don't know why, but this is kind of beautiful. Definitely a bunker. Definitely a bunker. Definitely underground. Let's read this. Journal 51. Journal entry 59. Who taught Dr. Jet to count? Because I would like a word. Journal entry 59, Dr. Jet, the machine, SPA, spam, as it is now being designated, is showing promise, although there are definite improvements to make. It has bonded with Dorothy, following her everywhere, and is following her instructions to the letter. Oh, that's cute. The mental test is still underway. All physical tests have proven successful, however some faults have been identified. Prolonged exposure to water causes distress, and a fault in its respiratory system has caused violent spasms when exposed to It's got hay fever. Oh, well, we're really lucky this is ancient bunker tech, because there's so many flowers about now, the thing would die. Definitely ordering replacement. It has got hay fever. That's the wrong form of hay, but it has got hay fever, and I think that's adorable. And if this thing was still around, I would hold it in my arms. Replacement parts. Hay is what horses eat or are allergic to. If you're this one, but this isn't a horse. Let me just. I don't think we haven't got confirmation that it's not a horse, chat. Also, while I may be overreacting, there's not enough hours than that, there was an incident today. Effect was pushing around Dorothy as a joke and she wasn't bothered, but I saw the spam unit grip the tools it was holding so tightly they started to bend. But this was probably just a glitch in the muscle mechanisms. That's fine, you know. Everyone gets a little angry. Everyone gets a little angry sometimes, and that's okay. No, it's not a murder horse, chat. It's a very pleasant robot. Maybe it's a horse. We haven't established that it isn't. What's this over here? Quarters. You know what? Let's read all the books in here first. Yeah, but like, okay, so it is ominous that they all died at the same time, but not all of them. We didn't find Effect's grave, or we didn't find fucking Daddy's Boy collab, or whatever he's called. What's this one? Journal 61. I heard a spider. Journal entry... Oh. Journal entry 61. Dr. Jet, not good at all. This thing spam needs to be shut down. It was standing near the R&D labs where Reach and Dorothy, R&D, Reach and Dorothy, were working, and Reach dropped a piece of metal on Dorothy's hand and cut it. She was fine, but the machine grabbed Reach by the collar and threw him against the wall. His protective measures are far too extreme. There must be faults in the interior wiring. Shit. Dorothy has sent it away for a while we talk about what to do. I say we scrap it and try all over again. Okay, so that's slightly more ominous. That's like majorly more ominous. But like, you know, some people are just protective. Do you remember that time I searched through all of Carter's carpet for the possibility of asbestos? People get protective. 63. I'm just checking there isn't another one in here that there isn't 62. Journal entry 63, Dr. Jet. We've had to lock ourselves in the cafeteria for the last few hours. Dorothy got ill, badly ill. I'd heard her family had hereditary heart issues, but at a time like this, it blames us. It's broken and it blames us. She's hurting, we can't help, and it believes we're responsible. I'm going to try and talk to it and tell it we can help. I just need to watch for its sword. Ooh. Sounds less bad. Don't I told you so, me chat. I'm gonna be fine. You know? Let's explore these other two rooms. That one says storage, is it? This one's barred off. Let me just... To be fair, if the thing's in... Yeah, okay, it's not in here. Maybe this collapsed or something, but if the thing was in storage, that may not be the smartest thing. Quarters. Let's look in here. There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 beds. R&D, barred off. Cafeteria, barred off and collapsed. Barred off and collapsed. Something really bad happened here. Books, but there is this book I care about. Journal entry number 64. Professor Colab. Oh. Is that the only one alive? Journal entry number 64. Professor Colab. Shit. This went so fucking badly, so fucking bad. It killed the doctor after he said he didn't know how to help. Just cut him down. Dorothy died as well. Her heart, I don't know. We managed to lock it away though, hit it in the back of the neck, knocked it out essentially and shut it in the vault, locked away the lever. We've set the alarms but have heard nothing from HQ. The signs are up, but I've spotted these weird things in the sky. If you find these, don't let it out, please. Okay, no, don't do me like that, chap. I want to see if the thing's still down here. Well, okay. Letting it out is extreme. It's probably just worked it out of its system. I want to see if it, because this is really... Look, imagine I find a bit of bunker tech. It's not alive anymore. I bring it back to Reginald. He'll be chuffed. And maybe he won't even want to form a government. He'll be so happy. Yeah, it just wants a friend. Maybe... It needs a friend. I also need a friend. I've found a lever. I have a feeling that if I open that, it's going to open the thing. Chat, shall I open the thing? I want to pull this lever really badly. Look, it's hooked up to... Yeah, we're getting a go. We're getting a go in this chat. I think we do it. Yeah, fucking, you know, put your money where your mouth is. And if I, by this point... Yeah, my money is in axolotls, but my money could be in, like, it's a ton of... Guys, there's a secret passage. Don't preemptive F me. I'm not going to die permanently. Right, I will put this in my other hand. just in case. Okay, does that make you happy, chat? Let's go with yeah. Yes, thank you, chat. Do not enter. So, you know how I, raised myself? Yeah, I never was officially taught how to read, so we're gonna say that I don't know how to read. Ignore that I just read 6 journals. Do not enter has never stopped me. No one tell Vilara to get her flowers ready, because that's so mean. Do not enter signs don't stop me, you're right. Let's go through. We're having an adventure, chat. We're having an adventure. Oh, it is still down here. Do you think it's... I think it's deactivated. I think it's deactivated. Yeah, chat, I think we've confirmed it's not a horse. Hello? Hello? Can you, Here, I can let you out, Can you, can you speak? Has language evolved since, can you speak? Do you need me to let you out first?
Hello.
Hello. Hi.
Where am I?
You are in the research and development bunker. Do you want me to let you out of your box?
Please.
See, chat, he's got manners. Okay, don't run into that. That's a bad idea. Here, can you step back from the glass? Good.
Thank you.
See, there you go. So you're spam.
Yes. How can I help?
I mean, I didn't exactly come looking for help. I just, I came down here and I found you. Are you okay?
Yes.
Well,
How can I help?
do you, I don't know, introductions. Hi, my name is V. It is
V.
nice to meet you. Yes, V.
Similarly, nice to meet you.
Awesome. Would you like to come with me?
Where?
Out of here. And then we'll see from there.
Very well.
The surface. Yeah, let's go. So, you are the... sorry, I'm checking something. Security Protector and Automated Medic Unit.
Yes.
Is that what you do then? You, protect and, medicate?
Indeed.
Okay then. Let me just get this again. Make sure you're stood away from the staircase. But where have you gone? Hang on. Oh.
Much better. Now, how may I help you?
You've got lovely gear. You can help me by coming with me.
Of course.
Let's go for a walk. I have other people who may want to hear about this. Okay, chat. Do you think I should tell Bess that I found something in her backyard? I mean, it isn't stream overtime yet. I could just go see if Bess is still in. I hope you know how to climb ladders. Can you climb ladders?
Yes,
That's
I
good.
believe so.
So this is bunker 30. And this is... Do you know where you are now?
This was not here before.
This is Novaros. This is, I think, this is part of Greater Novaros. This was not here before, but,
I am very glad to see the desert Novaros.
yeah, I'm gonna... Hang on, let me just make a quick message. It's nighttime. What were you... What did you do?
I am unsure what you mean.
There were signs here. Did you remove them?
There were no signs there.
Okay. I'm sure that's nothing to worry about. Okay. Oh, shit. Okay. This is fine. I've just thought of something, it's fine.
Is there some issue?
We have to cross the river, and I'm pretty sure you can't swim.
No. I do not believe so.
We'll find a way over. Come on, it's fine. If you could just stick with me, I feel like that would be a good idea. Oh, you don't... Yeah, ice boots would definitely be the thing, but I don't have that enchantment on anything, so I will have to ask Bess. Don't hurt yourself coming... Yeah, that's a better way of coming down. Hang on. Hang on, yes. You're gonna want to wait. Went out the back of the farming district. Across the river by the weird big blue tree. Okay, spam, we're gonna need to, don't go in the water. We're gonna need to wait here. Is that okay? Can we wait here? Is that okay with you?
Of course.
Great. Now we just someone is going to come here to come help us get across the river. Please don't. Okay, be careful. I don't want you to fall in the water.
Very well. I'll make sure not to.
Excellent. So, I don't really know what to say.
Oh,
Beth!
there are mobs.
Yeah, there's a lot. It was
Oh,
night
I
time.
just hit a dog. Give me a moment.
Oh, don't hit a dog. That'll only go poorly. Hi, I was watching for you from the other direction. I didn't quite realise you'd be over there.
It was the quicker way to come at the time.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
I keep forgetting that I really should put torches out around here. There isn't a creeper, is there? What is that?
This, I'll get over here and I'll explain.
On my way off, this is zombie. Still drawing soon enough.
Yeah,
Huh.
see, you can. This is
Honey.
This is spam.
It's
It is spam.
Oh, it's an acronym.
It's an
I was gonna
acronym.
say that is not spam.
The Security Protector
I know
and
it's
Automated Medic Unit. Oh, hang on, I've had to put down. So, you know how I said I was going for a walk?
Yes.
Like a completely normal walk. So, I found... You're gonna get so mad at me. I found a house, and then I found a gravesite, and then I found some books, and then I found a bunker, and I went in the bunker. I've got all the books. I read all the books, and they were developing spam. And then it kind of went wrong, and they sealed him away because he killed people. But that's the point is, I've found him, and he seems very polite.
I
And
think he's trying to hit a fish.
he
Oh,
was
well.
kind of in your backyard, so I thought you would like to know about this.
Well, I will admit I did a perimeter check rather than anything else. I've been over here a couple times. There are a few villagers left, which I've since given a home. But I will admit I did not know that this was here.
So, spam. This is Bess. This is Empress Bess of Novaros.
Hello.
Well, he's politer than a number of the people I've met.
Yeah, he's really nice.
Hello.
Question: where did you get those fancy ice boot shit? Because I've realised I've got two problems, Bess. He can't go in water, and he's got hay fever.
Oh my god, he's got hay fever. Ooh.
Bess,
Ah, I look at my drawing. Well, that'll be a kick up the ass for real Lara. And a problem that you're gonna have to solve on your own.
okay, yeah, no,
The
fair enough.
boots I could, in theory, do something about. I should clear up the battery.
Any help with
I
boots would be
will,
nice.
I will be right back. I'm
Okay.
gonna kill this thing while I'm at it. Hopefully I can swim in this.
Would you like some new boots, Spam?
I mean,
Kind.
if he has ones there, I'll get some
Sorry.
leather to see if you can try them for first.
What
I didn't know
benefit would new boots grant me?
You would be able to go on the water without going in the water and dying. You would be able to walk across the water.
That would be substantially preferable to my current situation.
Because I don't want you to fall in the water. And if you're going to come back with me, I don't know if you want to stay here. I don't know if this is like your home. Or I don't know if you would like to come with me. But we are going to have to go across the ocean. And I don't know if you've seen the ocean before. Fuck ton of water.
I have heard of it.
You will like it when you... Well, you won't. You might like it when you see it. What do you like? Do you have any interests?
I am interested in you.
You're interested in me?
Yes.
How? Okay, what does that mean to you?
My best to serve and protect.
Right, got it. Serving and protecting, good, great, that's awesome.
You sound distressed.
I'm fine. It's been a long day.
Days usually stay the same amount of hours. Has much changed?
Oh, okay, I'll be honest. Quite a lot's changed, but days are 24 hours, if I am correct. That is just a turn of phrase. That is just a thing. That's something we say when a day has been stressful or eventful, or like there's just a lot's happened, so the day has felt longer.
Interesting.
See, you learn something new every day.
That sounds like it could be quite overwhelming.
Well, that's another turn of phrase. Well, you know, if you learn something little, then it's okay.
Indeed.
Like today I learned that there is you in a bunker outside of that central Novoros. If you see that collection of castles there, that is where Bess rules and lives. That is also where Greg lives.
It is very large.
Yes, it's very grand. There is Empress Bess and Architect Greg, and I'm just trying to give you people's full titles here so that you may refer to them as you wish. Architect Greg, yes, I'm, like I said, I'm V. V Price. That's my name.
Indeed.
Yeah. And your name is Spam. That's a wonderful name. Yeah,
It is an accurate description.
I suppose that's what a name is supposed to be. I'm sure Bess will be back soon. And in the meantime... So, how long have you been, I don't suppose you'd know how long you've been down there.
What year may it be?
I don't know what year it is.
That complicates matters.
That does complicate matters. Next time I see him, I will ask Reginald.
Who is Reginald?
That is a question that I feel like Reginald should answer when I take you to meet him, because I will be taking you to meet Reginald. He is instating the world government, and he is, he's certainly a guy.
Trying to make things, well,
Hello.
change things from how they usually are.
Yes,
Background this way.
Hello. Oh, you brought Greg. Yes, I was just telling Spam about You two. I was making introductions.
Well, now that we're here, we can continue to make them ourselves.
Would you like to say hello, Spam?
Hello.
This is Gregory. Well, Greg. I think Stage calls him Gregory. Well, we haven't had the heart to tell them yet that it's just Greg. For a number of reasons.
Yes, that is I believe the full title is Zenith? Yeah, Zenith
yes.
stage of the Chantism Church. Do you have the
What is
boots?
Chantism?
That's a long
that's a
question,
long
buddy.
story.
We will get you that answer when we get you back to Ground Zero.
What is Ground Zero?
It is, it's a place. It is a place. It is a
It
place
doesn't have-
with people.
Your answer is both vague but intriguing.
Yeah,
Oh,
thank
see
you.
it when you get there. I didn't have as strong an enchantment as I usually do. Haven't enchanted books in a while. But for now it may do, even just as a tester run.
Would you like to try those on then, please, Spam?
They'll work for water travel.
These can be your welly boots.
You don't jump, you simply just walk to the edge and make sure not to fall in pockets where kelp is growing.
Yeah, see, then you can... See? Isn't that great? Oh my
And may
god.
I
Oh dear.
Oh no, hang on. Oh god. Hang on.
You leave the water.
Please, do you know how to get out of the water? Okay. I have a bucket.
I have not tried before.
Hang on. Keep that area ice. Come on, there you go. No, fuck.
This is rather alarming.
Hang on, it's okay. It's okay, I got you.
There we go.
See? Everything's
Oh.
fine.
Onto the land. See, this is what happens to you, except you are in the water when it happens.
Are you okay? Are you good?
Watching that squid die was traumatizing.
Okay.
Yeah,
Well,
have a go.
Christ, Bess. Okay, let me give you a quick masterclass on how to get out of the water. If you find yourself in the water, like this, you should jump up onto the nearest solid ground. That's not solid ground. Does that make sense?
I will try.
Okay.
Oh dear.
Maybe let's try it only in emergencies. Sound good?
Very well.
Bess, I am
Yeah,
starting to see
constitutes-
why you, Bess,
What constitutes an emergency?
you have fallen into the water without your boots on. That's an emergency.
Noted.
In this specific situation. Bess, I am starting to see why you did not agree to raise me. Would you like to come
Hello.
with me? Okay.
This is Greg.
What is Greg?
Greg is a dragon,
Friend.
as far as I'm aware.
And what is a dragon?
It is a creature much unlike you. Yes, cool lizard. That's one way of putting it. Cold-blooded, ergo why it is.
What did it just point at me?
Spyglass.
Telescope. It allows you to see closer.
Yes, that. Okay, what are you doing, Stan?
I'm trying to see closer.
Okay, you can see. I think you can see plenty. I think you can see plenty close from far enough back. Greg just likes to. Okay, please come back a bit. Please give Greg a little space. Spam.
Very well.
I'm going to take you back to Ground Zero now, and we're going to see who you. Okay, who do you think I should
Say until you figure out what it does. I mean, I would say until you figure out what it does, keep a close eye on it, but I tried to do that with the frog, and look where that ended.
Yeah. Oops.
There, we'll walk you back. Play for the best.
Yeah, please do walk me back. So, let me. Okay, can I. Right, Spam, when you are on land, you can wear your normal boots, but when you are going to go into the water, you need to wear your water boots. Does this make sense to you?
Yes.
Okay, let's go then.
Forward we go. Yes, this is Central Mother Rose.
Can we scoot around the pavilion?
Would be a wise idea. Did you say it had hay fever?
Yes, it's got hay fever.
Oh,
What is a pavilion?
Yeah, it's a little
Uh,
decorative building.
There's a building through there. There are flowers in its garden.
Oh. I quite enjoy flowers.
Okay, no, I know you like flowers, but they'll make you
We
sick.
need to-
They'll make you. The
we would
flowers
like
will
to-
make you
we would-
sick. Please do not go
would
that
like
way,
to-
Spam.
Oh, a
If you like
flower.
flowers, you're gonna have a hoot at Grind Zero.
Oh God.
Oopsie, don't like flowers.
He's also going to go into anaphylactic shock. I don't know if they make
Greg, pick
EpiPens
up
for
every
robots.
single flower you see.
I see many more.
Okay, no, Spam. I would like if you could walk with
we're
me.
going to pick them up and we're going to put them in a bouquet and we're going to give them to V and V's going to take them home and I don't know, throw them in a fire pit.
Oh, look. I have found... I have... Oh,
Okay, please put the flower. Put the flower. Okay, put the flower down. Put it down. See,
Sam,
that's
would you
why we
hand-
don't touch the flowers.
You hand V the flower maybe, that would be a nice thing to do.
Yeah, when you find a flower, you should give it to me or tell me instead of picking it up yourself.
very well. When I find a
Okay.
flower, I will make sure to deliver it to you.
Oh God,
Defaced.
I've made it awful. Ground Zero is going to be interesting, Bess.
Well, that's one way of clearing it up without getting myself shot.
Hi Joe,
The
welcome to the
bridge is
stream.
over
Yeah, I
this
have been
section.
live for a couple of hours.
Ignore every single flower.
You should ignore the flowers for now.
Very well.
I don't know if you'll listen to Bess or only me, but that seems big-headed to assume, so let's go.
I assume you took a boat here, V.
Yes, and there were, I don't, that's a long way to swim.
Yes, well,
Have you ever been in a boat before?
I have seen many pictures.
You
will
are
put
gonna
on the
love
boat.
this.
stable, currently under construction.
I have a question, Spam.
What is a stable?
It is where you keep horses.
I did not know horses could become unstable.
Well, it's where you keep
I will
horses.
be honest, you'd say that they shouldn't be, but considering the fact that the ones at Ground Zero have been breaking their leads, I will be needing to keep the horses stable
They're
as
anarchist
soon
ones.
as I can. But I pay them well
With what?
with food.
Okay, okay,
Cool.
so Spam, I am gonna ask you a question. Do you know what things are dangerous to you?
I know how to protect myself and you from danger.
Okay, I mean, if you saw an open fire, would you walk into it? Hey, don't stab Greg. Don't do that, please. Let's not
Very
start a
well.
fight. Okay, okay. Greg, don't do. Ow, no, don't stab Greg. Greg, I'm gonna ask you to leave me. Ow, no, Spam, don't do that. Spam, don't do that. Stand down, please.
Very well.
You can put your armor
Oh.
back on, but I've figured something out. Put your armor back on. You can gear up,
Very well.
but do not attack Greg.
Let's just put him in the boat.
Yeah, okay. I
Yes.
need you to. I'm gonna get in the boat, and then I need you to get in the same boat as me.
I think as an example.
Should I
would
put my
be
boots on?
Just in case, put your boots on. For fuck's sake, Bess. Okay, thank you. Sorry, I thought you trapped us in with ice.
I haven't trapped you in.
Okay, right. Here's my number one tip on boat safety. Do not get out of the boat until I tell you to. Make sense?
Yes.
Amazing. Good God, it's like crispy, but more.
Crispy, but it doesn't like water.
Okay, so Spam, if you saw a open pit of fucking fire, would you get in
Addendum.
it?
It's like crispy, but it doesn't like water to a fault.
Not
If you
you.
If you instructed me to, or I saw good reason, I would.
Okay, don't. Okay, here's not the number 2 rule. Don't get in pits of fire. They are bad for you.
Very well.
In the same way you shouldn't. This is the ocean.
I can only skate so fast.
What is skate?
It's what I'm currently doing. You put a foot on the ice, slide, and then you put another foot on the ice afterwards. It
That
creates
sounds like
it.
walking, but with significantly less control.
Exactly.
What is that
Nice.
structure?
That is the lighthouse,
Itacaster.
and that's Iducaster. Yep, I know what things are called. That is where.
There are creatures on it.
Oh, they probably live there. That's Duck's problem. Duck lives there.
A duck lives in the house.
Duck with a capital D. That is his name. If I were to
It
explain,
seems redundant to name an animal its own name.
He's not an animal.
What is he then?
A friend.
A construct.
No, he's a friend.
Is he a mineral?
No, he's a friend.
I mean, the mineral's debatable, but that is a point for another time.
What? Okay, we're nearly back. This, no, minerals can be friends, but Duck isn't a mineral. Right, so this,
There's Greg.
I'm going to, do you see this structure we are coming to now with the towers?
Yes.
This is the community garden. If anyone tries to tell you to call it the commie garden, then they are incorrect.
It is a simple. It is a simple.
appears to-
Shut up, S.
There appears to be a significantly larger boat.
Yes, that is Bob's base barge. I don't know who Bob is or why. Oh, fuck. Okay, so I heard you like flowers.
Indeed, I do. Would you like me to retrieve them for you?
Let's go with no.
What if he does
Very
a
well.
section at a time?
Okay, how much, okay, so you know how the pollen made you, feel weird?
I'm not quite sure I understand.
Okay, so I want you to go, right, hang on, get out of the boat and stand on the sand, please. Stand there. I'm gonna hand you a flower,
Understood.
and I need you to see how you feel when I give you the flower. And then when I say to you, I need you to give it back. Capiche?
Capish.
It's halfway there.
Right, here's the flower.
Ah, a lily. How delightful. Ah! Ah!
Okay, please give the flower back. Please. Okay. How do you feel?
Everything is working as intended.
Fucking hell. Okay. So what we're gonna do?
Sense no faults.
Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna try something really stupid.
a fault.
Yeah. No, it does say there's a fault in its respiratory system. I'm gonna ask you to walk into this.
There's one, a slightly bigger one.
I'm
I am
gonna.
concerned about what Greg is doing. Are boats meant to be used on land?
Greg is.
When time is applicable.
Okay, what I'm going to ask you to do is go into that field of flowers. This is so stupid. And then come back when I tell you to. Okay?
Very well.
In you go. Okay, not that far. Okay, please come out of the flowers. Okay, how do you feel?
All systems are functioning as normal.
Close proximity can you get? This is important.
This is what I'm trying to see. Can I just walk him through? Right, okay, we're going to try something. If you feel like something's about to break or go seriously wrong with any of your functions, I need you to tell me immediately.
Of course.
Okay, so you're going to... I want you to come and walk. I want you to stick with me. And No matter what, I want you to stick with me, okay?
Of course.
Right, come with me.
Gonna need to make an instruction manual at this rate.
Ah!
Oh, fine, fine. Anything, it seems to just be when he walks through them, so... So far, at least.
What is this?
What is...
It's Ground Zero.
This is a map of Ground Zero. See, we are...
Zero, I imagined, is a place.
It is
A
a
map.
place.
It is quite a grand title for a map.
No, it is a place, and this is a map, and it shows the area of Ground Zero.
Ah. That makes significantly more sense.
We are here-ish by the... Do you see these two blue ones in the centre that say Rosalind's Barn and Rosalind's B&B? But we can't
Who
read
is
them.
Rosalind?
Rosalind is,
That's a long story.
Rosalind is someone that you're not going to meet.
Very well.
But we are
What
here.
is a McDonald?
It's a place where it's an establishment where you can purchase food for people who are not robots. Do you eat, Spam? Can you eat?
I consume substances containing large amounts of bountiful protein.
Okay, do you need food?
I have found a couple pieces of pork in my stores.
That's good. If you need any more food, let me know. We're gonna keep walking now. Again, if something feels wrong, I need you to let me know.
Of course.
I'll sleep in the B&B. I think it's less wise that we have this running around at night.
Hmm.
Walked into the barn. How many flowers are you walking him through?
I'm crossing through the entirety of the fairgrounds.
Oh, that'll be it. Do you think if he dies we could get a cease and desist?
What?
I said what I said.
I will be right. If I get elected, I will be getting Rilara to take the fucking flowers out. Okay, how do you feel?
Everything is functioning as normal.
Oh god,
Oh,
okay.
so that
Please
short-term memory loss. What? Oh, creeper.
Okay.
We'll fix it later, Greg. Don't worry.
I've been shot. I've been shot. Okay, thank you, Spam, for dealing with that. We'll get you some better gear. Okay, so I'm gonna put you somewhere to stay for now. And I will...
Of course.
I want you to come with me. Bess, can you make sure that the barn is open?
I'll head back there now.
I didn't know robots could
Everything in the
sneeze.
barn probably is the
Shit,
no,
there's
it's
hay
just
in the barn. Do you think hay fever extends to actual hay? I've never actually had to deal with hay
We'll
fever before.
We'll see if it deals with it. Bit of the barn.
What is that?
What is what?
That's significantly larger than average tree.
Oh, that is
That's Shane's.
that is Shane's.
What is Shane?
A friend. You were closer with Shane than I was. Was Shane robotic too?
Oh, I'm still not sure. Probably closer to the robots than we are, but
Shane was somewhere between squishy people like us and a robot. Do you feel are you okay in here?
Everything is functioning as normal.
Okay. Well, I would like you to stay here until I come and get you.
Of
If
course.
you need to find me, then do you know how to use a communicator? Do you know how to message me?
I am unfamiliar.
Okay, well if you do, in your
probably be either that That or the blue,
You're pointing.
judging from the looks of it.
I think that's a wire. So if you pull up your communicator and do /MSG, and then you do _KITTEA, and then you put whatever you would like to say, then that is how you contact me if you need me. Yes, exactly. You got it. Well done. So, if you need anything, or if you want to know where I am, you can ask.
Very well.
Okay.
I shall remain here.
I would love if you would remain here. I'm going to go talk to Bess, and I will see you later, Spam. It has been lovely to talk to you.
Likewise.
And you asked him to stay put?
I have, yeah, you're staying put, and you're standing down.
It'd be better, possibly not to do it in the middle of the barn, perhaps.
Do you,
On the upper floor?
yeah,
tucked into a
hang on,
cubby?
Spam, if you could maybe tuck yourself up here with the barrels. You said you know how to use... Okay, amazing. If you could just stay... Okay, you don't have to cram your face into them. Maybe keep an eye out on the barn. And just stay up here for a bit. I will see you later.
Very
Alright?
well.
Okay,
All
awesome.
feels if we manage to get a couple of trapdoors, we can make a little cubby.
Okay, let's go into the flowers and let's go out of earshot.
Yeah, I don't suppose we could go a little bit that-ish way. I want to see if there's a tree. Oh, fairground, of course. There's trees by the fair. It'd be wise to just give a little extra security. But we shall go past.
Okay, Bess, I feel like I've done something very silly. I feel like I have responsibility now.
Yes, that is how that works. As I have said 5 times or so.
I feel like he listens to me and only me.
Well, you know, better than the frog wandering up and just going, roll over. Of course, the horses are letting loose.
So, what the fuck do I do now?
Use it for good?
Well, yeah, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna make the robot my friend. And
That's
he
certainly
can,
one way of dealing with this.
and he can help me in my election campaign. Totally. And I will have to, oh my god, it's going to, okay. Thank you for the boots, first of all. That makes things severely more manageable, but I have so much work to do now.
Well, he seems to be competent enough to look after himself to an extent.
Thank you, Greg. Do you think he was in the water for a little bit there? Hypothetically, do you think he could handle a water elevator?
Ooh,
No, he couldn't. I've just
have you
realised.
tried... Ooh. You know about honey, right?
Yes.
Here, I'll grab some from my stocks.
Okay.
Where is it?
My inventory is so full because I've got so many books, so I've just thrown some
Over
shit.
here. A honeycomb. Big bottles. I'll have to take some of these. I can refill them later. I have enough. Yeah, where? Ah, there you are. I'm over here.
Hang on.
Let's see, we need a high enough point to jump off.
Where did you go?
Right to the front of your roller coaster.
Ah! Kesha Mountain is quite good for jumping off of.
Mm.
Oh, it makes a very interesting noise.
I suppose you could pop that. Just like on top of this one. So, if we go to the top of this hill, on top of here at least, then you may find that honey has the property of being able to buy fallen. You know what, I'm gonna replace this for a little bit. I will place the rest when I get up. Is the property of being able to slide down it, almost like a sticky wall, whereas slime will bounce you.
I feel like I've messed with this. Did I mention this was in a bunker?
I can't quite remember.
This is one of Reginald's bunkers, and I've just walked in there, taken the robot, and now I have a child. That is very useful. I will make him a specific honey thing if there is a water elevator anywhere. I'm gonna have to.
I can't say it'll be able to get him up.
Oh fuck!
But
I'm gonna have to make stairs.
I'm or ladders.
Ladders, yes. What if I put ladders up one side of the honey blocks?
I'm sure.
Chat, do not say that I've become the very MILF I swore to destroy.
Where's my crafting table?
You know what? I don't know what it is with my family and bringing fucking idiot things into existence at the age of 19, but it's happened again. I do not consider this thing my child. It is a friend. It's gonna start asking, I say it, he is gonna start asking questions at some point. He doesn't know what a lot of things are.
Well then, you'll just have to find out.
I will have to take him to Reginald at some point, aren't I?
Eventually.
Yeah. Otherwise Reginald is gonna be mighty pissed that there is bunker tech and he wasn't aware. I'll have to write to him.
Well, I say. At least, fingers crossed, this isn't a case of sooner the better.
At the very least, I think he may stay put. Where are you going?
Ah! He's been covered in dirt.
Oh!
You know what? That is certainly one way of doing it.
Spam, are you alright? Fucking hell. Please don't.
It has become significantly darker.
Would you like a light source?
That would be greatly appreciated.
Okay, hang on. I have a light source.
Oh, he is really being blocked in.
Okay, here you go. This is for you. This is do you know what a lantern is?
Indeed.
This is a lantern.
May I ask a question?
Yes, always.
Why was there dirt?
I don't know. I don't know why there was dirt. I left you alone for precisely like 5 minutes. So what we're doing is just currently with the trapdoors is we're just making you a little a room. But this one is made out of obsidian, so you make them.
There's not room above there. I can simply put there.
Yeah, I'd rather we didn't cause any infrastructural damage to Rosalind's barn.
Of course not.
How can I not get over the lantern?
Because that's a slab? No,
There
it's
we
not.
go.
Ah.
There we go.
There's a...
We can simply tuck into the corner. That is the wrong way facing.
Okay, Spam, you may want to. I don't want anyone to find you who isn't going to be nice at the moment. So when I'm not here, it's probably best if you just stand in this corner. Fuck, I'm stuck. Okay. Yes.
Who is nice?
I'm nice. Bess is nice. Greg
Thank
is
you.
nice. And that list is to be Crispy is nice. Because the frog couldn't do him any harm.
What's a frog?
Oh my god. You have a lot to
Oh,
learn.
you will find out.
You'll find out. And that's most of the list. I will be honest, that is most of the list. Do you want your barrel back from earlier, by the way, Bess?
That would be preferable. Thank you.
Okay, so this is your little room. I would prefer if you do not leave it until I come and find you. Does that sound okay?
Very well.
Awesome. I'll see you later, Spam. Have a wonderful time. Thank you.
At least with no one really going in here, it'll be safe for the time being.
Yeah. And I mean, if Rosalind comes back and finds a robot in her barn, you know what? I can explain the robot. I would be happy to have a robot distressing her if it meant that Rosalind would be back.
Way of putting it.
What do you mean this is Dark Erasure? I don't know who's nice or not. Be nice to me, chat. I'm trying. Okay, well, that's probably me for the night. So, you should potentially be heading back off to Novaros. I should, finish up my business here. For fuck's sake, finish up my business here. Get in contact
I'll
with
sleep in the
Reginald.
B&B.
I could just post him up in the B&B, but that feels like an awful idea, because that's more likely to be
Oh,
used
let's
in the
go.
barn.
Exactly.
Bed and breakfast and bot. Okay, well, I will see you around, Beth. Thank you for everything today. I am sorry that it is quite a lot more than I intended it to be.
Well, you know, keeps days interesting. Speaking of interesting, I am going to go set one foot on the church's grounds and then I am going to leave, because I'm fairly sure none of them are awake, and you know what, I find it amusing that they have no clue.
You know, if I hear
And
any
I find that
complaints,
amusing, but that's a choice.
I will, I'll let you know. But I'm just going to
Hear
finish up
any
here.
complaints? You won't. Take care of me.
Take care, Bess. So thank you everyone for joining me for this nearly 3-hour stream, even if half an hour that was the starting soon screen. We definitely discovered a lot. Spam is interesting. Spam is very polite, and I also feel oddly dangerous. I say oddly dangerous. I know Spam has killed like 3 people. I should probably be more aware of that. But, you know, I guess we'll deal with that next time. We'll get in contact with Reginald. And thank you everyone for joining me. Thank you, chat, for hanging out. Just wanted to note that somewhere along the way today we hit 300, 301 now, 300 views on the channel. And that's kind of sick. That's super awesome. And we are super close to 50 followers. So that's neat. But yes, everyone have a wonderful week, and hopefully all things going well as I settle back into the school season. I will see you next time. Remember to be wonderful to each other. Goodbye.